Break. Before I ran the streets making out, way before I had never witnessed an accident car or beating hurt somebody badly enough they might perish, so when we were visiting family in Arizona, I was probably 8. We drove around curly turns like a family. We sped up Candyland Mountain. We passed a bicyclist against the mountain wall covered in blood. I was a virgin, so it was like being reversed christened, or maybe he had been covered with a blue tarp. The cops were there talking and writing like vultures on clipboards. It was the early 90s. Some adults have big dogs for petting. Some men have nice big houses. Later that day, I fiddled with a handheld cooler spigot, thinking it was soda and beer filled my 2-ounce mouth, and I swallowed it. Maybe the biker wasn't dead yet. The adults were somewhere. I bet it spilled down my chin, down my little lace chest, just hurt real bad. If someone attacks a woman, I will murder him like no sweat. Like I wonder why. Like I am shit at sleep, so I stay up focusing my vision on her furniture in her bedroom, a ghost passing through. I close my eyes and a man appears. She is then underneath him on the wood floor on her knees. I usually stab him repeatedly in the back with a kitchen knife, but sometimes I crush his head in from the side with a baseball bat. I end by kicking him in the gut. Sometimes this loops until I pass out. Cannot lose. If I am threatened at gun or knife point to relinquish my body, I will choose a part that isn't noticeable. I won't watch. I will later say to onlookers, it was taken from me. Teach lessons on how to live without it. Those who stop to listen will nod. Those who pass won't acknowledge that no one knows it was ogled out of me. Too much violent ogling and it broke, seeped out my pores into rags, was licked and chomped like ice cream. Remember, sad happens to us. Can a baby be born without a value on her body? Of course. Something good goes missing, gets scribbled out by nuns or boys with Sharpies. I drive past the stoplight that before took me to a lover's apartment. All streetlights matter. Even I matter. Some people look dashing in eyeliner. These days I feel like I am closer to my soul evacuating to float above my bones. Black, wispy, that's how it happens in movies. At any moment, women might have to rally individually to lose a piece of our bodies. To a butcher man. No one knows my sacrifice except me and my bone taker. Tell me the difference between stealing and giving. I assume it's role-based and up to ranking. I bicker like I have always crackled in a fire pit. Say when. A group of ladies reading poems is called a vagina reading, or so I have heard from men. Scene. Touch my fashion show. I baked you a cake. Shh. Check out the mood lighting. I wore my nasty panties. I shined my hips. I washed my hair. This one is called Put Your Fat Fingers Up My Skirt, Please. Cut to me furious, stilting on hard calves in need of massage. My hair is dirty. It smells like old clothes plus taffy. Oh my, it is sexy when a queer woman bites her nails down to the blood coming out. It's a hard job to hurt out of revolted love. The lights in my queer bar don't have eyelids. I bolted them to the ceiling before you came. What do you call a group of queers in the Midwest doing nasty love? A. Reinforcement. B. One's on deck watching out. C. We have to take turns sucking face. D. Who gives a fuck what you think? She's so hot, I know, right? Because I love you, I will not kill myself. When I call myself a fag, you wince. I name myself a rat. I'm poor, it helps me think gooder. I will be your sexy rat, whether you like or no. How do I know when to say when? When I walk, say parking lot, say graduate class, say clinic, say bill, say sweat, say despair, say bat your eye, say my eyes under batting are my fetish. The work boots of butch daddies are my angels, say my angel, say my name. Obviously, I greed, and you look so good, and you watch out for me while you watch out for yourself. I censor my words because I use your mouth to speak from. Fish fist. I put words in your wet lady mouths. I am projecting, and isn't that so sad, like an animal in a zoo? I want you to walk on me. We should take turns walking on each other to make physical the inside walked on we feel when women bobble into gay bars in Ohio for bachelorette parties and we stop and look up in fear because I want to slap her head while you licked that pretty envelope in your sleep. I wet my face trying to lick my black eye. I called my mother to tell her about you, bachelorette, in the gay bar in Ohio. I told her I was so angry, and she quieted. When my lover gets angry, she shakes quiet, but I will not kill anyone. I will poach in hot